Good morning, guys. It's currently 9:30. Got a busy day ahead. We're doing a couple of shoots to start with, and then we're gonna go meet a good friend of mine. But we're gonna talk about some software client stuff today. I think you're gonna find it pretty interesting. But let's get started with the day. Yo, yo, yo. So every day I tend to have the same breakfast. 4 eggs, so easy as, 3 pieces of toast, an avocado, and the best hack I've discovered ever is I was gonna buy a toaster when I came to Dubai. I think it was my mum told me, you can just air fry it in the air fryer. When I tell you, your toast will never come out better than just by sticking it in the air fryer. Now while that's cooking, I have the Philips Smart Air Fryer. This thing is actually sick. All I do is put in, and it's already like too small, but it does the trick. So stick it in, click this, bam, and then I press the temperature button, I leave it on 180, and I just set it to about 5-6 minutes, and then boom. That will give you perfect toast every time. It's a hack. Me and Jay just spent, like, honestly, a good 3 hours shooting B-roll. This is going to be one of the sickest desk setup tours, I swear to God. We've been sitting there, we kept shooting through different shots. And we were like, okay, I'm surely we're near the end now. We've got 30 more. 30 more. Jay, that's wild, man. 30 more, like 30 more products to do. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be short. It's gonna be a 45-minute in-depth review of my desk setup tour because there's a lot to cover here, but you guys are gonna love it. Change of plans. So friend that we were gonna meet is actually busy today. So we've decided to use it as a full-on shooting day. And we ran out of SD cards because the SD cards that we have
not enough.
They just suck. They're too slow, they take too long, and they're too small. I don't know why we're dealing with this. So CF Type A, and we're gonna take you to Dubai Hills Mall. Come along. So Jay recently caved into the whole Stanley Cup hype, but he's got this like this stupid. What is that?
It's its own cup holder because Tesla's cup holders are so big. So you get these ones which keep the normal sized bottles like not moving so much. Doesn't work to me, man. Doesn't fit the big ones. Yeah, doesn't work.
Taking my car today because Jay wants to steal power from my building, and I also want to talk about something else which was on my mind. Recently, we actually let go of a software client. I talked about it in the last vlog, but it was quite a big deal. I always get the question, you know, how do you know what to charge for a software client? And I'm going to cover that today. So there's 7 steps I say are fail-safe. We've learned it throughout, like doing this over and over and over again. I'm going to show you all 7 steps in today's video. Hello. Welcome to the vlog, B.
Are you guys doing good?
Good, man.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been inside yet?
No, I haven't. Yeah, what did you buy?
Porsche Cayenne Turbo.
Sick.
You sold the Mercedes, or?
I gave it in as part exchange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's nice, man. That is a sexy car, honestly. Damn. What's the verdict? Shall I sell the Tesla? I'm looking at a Porsche 911 or a Porsche Cayenne. Porsche sexy cars. Let's go. I'm not going to talk about how to get clients today because that's a different topic. Plus, I get them organically a lot of the time through YouTube, which is obviously not applicable to everyone, but LinkedIn, great source to get clients from, okay? Now, when you've got your first software client, so they want you to build a website or an app, the first thing that you should do is get them on a Zoom call, simplify the hell out of it, just get a list of requirements. We've done this like a zillion times now. Just you and them on the call. And what I would say is, honestly, go to dribble.com. So it's DRIBBBLE, and it's a design website, and you get lots of design inspiration. And all I do is I use an app called ScreenBrush, and I just draw on some of these designs. I'm like, is this what you want? Is this catered to your design? That way you get a grasp of what design elements they're into, as well as all of the requirements that they actually need for the project. So step 1, on a call, simple as. Okay, so step 2, once you've got the list of requirements down, break it down into something called user stories. Now, all a user story is basically, as a user, I should be able to do this. And you can add little specific things in, like, as a logged in user, create a new chat. As a logged out user, I should be able to access the home screen. Basically, break down your list of requirements into user stories. Then you can go ahead and break it into sprints, right? So you're gonna take some user stories, put it into sprints, and now you have a rough idea as to how long this thing is gonna take to build. It's pretty simple. So we just got to Dubai Hills Mall, gonna get SD card, a bit of food. And while we're walking, let's talk about step 3. Now, you've already worked out your sprints. So let's say it's gonna take you 4 sprints. You're doing 1 week sprints, and that's gonna take you a month. Now you need to work out your cost for that 1 month. And you can use this as a sort of tactic. So if you've got 2 developers, just say you've got a team, now you know, okay, I need to pay 2 developers for 1 month's worth of work. And we do this all the time. So I've done gigs which maybe are 3, 4 months. If I've got 2 developers on my team, it gives me a bigger insight as to how I can basically make sure that I can cover my costs for the development of the gig. Pretty simple, honestly, don't overcomplicate it. That's all you need to do. So both been fancying Waggers lately, well just me, he's been eating it recently, but yeah, we're gonna go check it out. This, if you didn't know guys, is actually one of the first malls to have a roller coaster inside. So yeah, they have an actual roller coaster inside this mall. It's pretty sick. So if you don't know how to price up your client, one thing that we will do with every build that we pretty much run is we break it down into 3 phases. Pretty much at a high level means it's 3 months of development. And I've honestly found that you can build most websites and apps for a lot of these clients in 3 months, right? And they can go 4 or 5. Now what you do is you basically promise deliverables at the end of each month, and then your client will release the payment. I would say for the first month, secure the payment up front, so that way you're able to work. That's one way to protect yourself. And then after every deliverable, so every month, you can get your payment. So that has helped us plan a lot of gigs that we've worked on. So this takes me on to step 4. So you need to work out what your profit margin is. Basically, at a nutshell, it just means how much money do you want to make on top of your development cost. Start off light with this, guys. Honestly, the experience and getting clients under you is way more important than securing your profits. They will come, but it's a lot more valuable to have like successful client work that you've done, completed, and clients that will vouch for you so you can get bigger and bigger gigs. It works. We've tried and tested with a lot of our students as well, and that's step 4. So Jay, you ever had a bang bang cauliflower?
Never.
It's actually my go-to for starters. So this and then chili steak ramen, banging. Little wagger tip. Oh my God, that's got a kick on it. Cheers. Little pro tip, ask for extra sauce. It's so much nicer. Yeah. Chili steak ramen, banging.
The only book I'd recommend to Sunny is this one. Make your bed.
I do. I'm gonna get this one. On a more positive note. Heard good things about this book, so we'll see how it goes. So absolutely stuffed after that. Got a new book, Manifest. I have a problem. I don't finish my books. I've got like 4 books that I've started and read, and I always get a gem out of it, and then I sort of stop reading it. I had no idea there was a chaiwala in Dubai. This is like huge in London, yeah? Yeah, they're like blown up in London, honestly. You learn something new every day. So for such a big gig, I would highly recommend for step 5 that you get a contract in place. Now, if you want to know what we use, we can go ahead and make a template or something like that. We can drop it in the description. Just let me know by dropping a comment and liking the video. But otherwise, this is mainly to protect yourself and also to protect the person that you're working with. So you don't want any sort of situation where there's loads of money on the line, you've agreed to XYZ, they've agreed to XYZ and some, and then there's a bit of a discrepancy. That's when you start getting a headache, and that's when you really get into some nasty situations. Lawyers, all this kind of stuff can get involved. You want to avoid all of that by simply having everything on a piece of paper or contract agreed on in the beginning, and that should be all of your requirements. That should be when the deliverables are supposed to be delivered, and the payment schedule that you're going to actually have, right? And there's a lot of other details, and again, we can include that in the template. If you're interested in that, drop a comment down below and let us know. Hiya, do you have cold brew? Yeah, can I get a medium cold brew? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, thank you. Today's Starbucks order, cold brew, medium, with a sugar-free vanilla palm. I haven't actually had this before. My friend back in London, one of my best boys, Rocky, shout out to you. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's banging. Winning for diets. Nice shirt, man. What is this brand?
I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you know. I like that. It's a sick shot. This is the only thing about Dubai. When you park somewhere, parking ain't too bad. It's when you're not used to a mall. So I haven't been to Dubai Hills Mall in a while, and you just get bloody lost. Like, it's so big, honestly. Next stop, back home. Before we head off, step 6 of how to go ahead and successfully price any software client. And that is, once you've got the contract in place, set up a sprint management or some kind of tracking software, whether it be Jira or whether it be a Trello board. Trust me, even if you're a solo developer, this is really good experience. And we found that honestly like 5x our productivity when we started tracking.
Yeah.
We have lots of devs in the team. And when we weren't tracking, which was we did in the beginning, it was a silly mistake, we lost vision. We have no transparency. And when the client asks for an update, you're pretty much up in the air, just chasing people and finding out what's happening. This way, it keeps all of the hassle intact. And honestly, like everyone knows what's going on, easy as, right? Yeah. Jira is really good. It's come a long way. It used to suck. Now I like Jira. It's pretty safe. The final step of pricing up a client correctly, step 7, and that is pretty much just make the communication as easy as possible. You have no idea, I've spoken to so many people with successful agencies, but their communication is still through email with a lot of the clients. And my honest advice, whether it's a client, whether it's a YouTube sponsorship sort of company that we're working with, anything, is get them into Slack or something that is a lot quicker, a lot faster to communicate with. It will save you so much headache I can't explain. So I use Slack. The best thing about Slack is you can plug in things like Jira into it. So every time your team update a ticket or anything like that, it just pings the Slack channel. And just like that, you've simplified your life and the communication is so much easier. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the 7 steps to pricing up any client. Trust me, it does work because we do it all the time. And we do that same approach with every single person, no matter how small, no matter how big. So all you need to do after that is start your first sprint and make some money. That is it. So now pretty much me and Jay still working on the desk setup tour. Loads, honestly, guys, there is so much filming. I have like a new level of respect for people who do desk setup tours. This takes so long, it's mad, but you guys will love it, trust me. And by the way, guys, if you have enjoyed this vlog and all these kind of, these new bit of content on the channel, let us know by dropping a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the button, that's it, and smash a like while you're at it. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Let us know what you want to see, and we're going to keep these things coming. And as I mentioned in the previous vlog, huge collaborations. March is going to be a sick month. We've got Microsoft, we've got Clerk, we've got loads of other companies we're working with, and yeah, we've got some sick like UI libraries with. There's a lot of stuff to come. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.